Hey, this is Thomas with Burnt Crow Studios, and today we're going to be coloring the Java Cat comic strip. So first things first, we've scanned it into the computer, and now we're going to start adding some colors. So let's go with green, go with dark green, and we'll pick our fuzzy select tool, click on it. Actually, you know what we need to do is select by color, click on black, and you get all the black. Then we'll go to the next layer and we're going to edit fill black. Okay. Alright, and that's gonna let us color on this layer here. We're making a copy of the base layer so we don't lose it in case anything goes wrong. Okay, so we're gonna deselect. Got that there, and now we can see this is our frame, our overlay. Copy, there we go. This there, and we'll get rid of that layer. Okay. Alright, the one we're working with here. So what we'll do is we're going to do our fuzzy select tool. Click on that, select, grow by 1. Edit. Get our green color back here again. Nice deep forest green. Edit, fill. Deselect. Do a nice dark brown color. Bordering on black here. Select, grow 1, edit, fill, and deselect. There we go. Okay, now for the sky, let's make the sky look like winter. Okay, so the darkest spot probably gonna be let's do that one. That's the darkest spot and the white spot, and then what we're going to do is we're going to take our gradient tool and we're going to go foreground. We can do too transparent or alright, actually, you know what, we'll do that later. Let's color in the characters first because we need to do them so they don't get filled. Okay, so we're going to go orange. $150. Click OK. And for the background, we're going to take that same orange, 100, and we're going to lighten it up to about right there. 100, say 65. I like round numbers. There. Okay, so let's zoom in where we're working. Take the pencil and draw the line there to there. Oh, that's way too thick. Alright, so let's make this a 2. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Change the gradient back to the paint bucket and fill. Actually, what we're going to do is select. Forgot to draw the other line, which goes from here to there. Okay, take the bucket, select, grow 1, edit, fill, and deselect. Well, we can try, let's try this. I'm going to go to the original layer. We're going to select by color, select, grow by 1. Okay, then we're going to add a layer, a blank layer, and we're going to fill it with black and deselect. The reason I don't like doing this is because it gets kind of pixelated in here. You can see pretty pixelated, but we are going to shrink this down, so let's take a look and see. Oops. so that's probably going to be about the size that it is when it's done. Oops. Yeah. Okay, so let's take a look here. Okay, so there's a lighter line and a darker line. But we don't have to decide now, we can decide later. But if we zoom in here to the face where we're coloring, we can turn it on, turn it off. The softer colors do look nicer, but there's going to be artifacts in it. So what we can do here is mess around with it until we get it to the way we like it. Select grow 1. Change the colors back. Okay, edit, fill, and deselect. Well, it'll have to work for right now. We can change it later if we figure it out. Alright. Select the body, face, the hands, and select grow. I'll try 1. Edit, fill. Yeah, it's not too bad. Still a little bit of artifacts, but good enough for government work, so we should be alright there. Okay, let's go yellow, 100%. There's our yellow. We're going to fill in cheeks, belly, cheeks, select, grow. Now if we grow by 1, take a look and see if we got everything. And when we fill it in, it's not bad. It looks alright. Got there. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's cover in. Color in the tongue is going to be red. There's the tongue. Select, grow, edit, fill. Okay, there's the tongue. And there's a little spot here. And we can touch up a little bit of these details just by using the pencil and hitting the white spots. There's one. Okay, that's good. Looks like we got all the white spots, except that needs to be yellow and that needs to be yellow. Okay, good enough. Alright, next we need to do Sam, so we're going to go to green as his colors. Okay, there's one green. We got 100% on the green, and then to go darker, what we do is just go down to it's probably 75%. Oh, 70. Yeah, that'll be alright. Okay, then we grab our pencil tool, color it in, and for all you people playing at home along with us, be sure to connect the lines, because if you leave a gap, it's going to bleed and it's going to go over. Okay. Okay, so we got that. We'll take our select tool, select there, there, and there, and we're going to grow it. Edit, grow, select, and grow by 1. Edit, fill, foreground. Good. You know what? Yeah, we did the wrong color. That's not going to fly. Make sure when you're doing this at home you do the right colors. Otherwise, you'll have to do this. You know what? I think this would be a lot easier with a Wacom tablet. If you want me to use one of those, be sure and write in the comments down below if it makes a difference to you. Because right now I'm just using the mouse. Okay, here we go. There's that and that. Yeah, I gotta say I like it with the smaller lines better. Okay, switch up the other color. Now he's gonna be green here, and here, here, and his toes. Let's not forget his cheeks, or whiskers. And select grow 1. Edit, fill. And you can instantly see where you missed. Select, grow, edit, fill. Okay, there we go. Alright, those two are done. Teeth are going to stay white. I think that'll be alright. Color in the nose, I guess. I don't really have a paint color selected. We could do... yeah, that'll be fine. That's interesting. Okay, there we go. Alright, those two are done. Let's go down to Daddy-O here. Okay, so his color's a blue. So we're going to take a blue. 0. Okay, there's your dark blue, and there you go. 0, 0. And we can do 70. Not quite bright enough though, maybe. Wait, that's not 70, that's 70. Yeah, probably went a little bit lighter. Let's try 65. Apparently. There, okay. Okay, top half of the head is dark, so let's do that. There, and it goes from the cheek. I guess we can do it like this. Let's see what that looks like. Select, grow, 1, edit, fill. Okay, and then we're going to take the bottom portion here. That's it. Select, grow, edit, fill. Oops, wrong color. Edit, fill with the foreground. There we go. Okay. So that's good. His hat is purple. Select, grow. Why is it purple? Because purple is my daughter's favorite color, and she chose it. So we're going to do, it's a dark purple. So we'll go right in the middle. Yeah, right about 50, 50. And it looks like I already did that, so edit and fill. There's his hat. Okay. Grab our blue color again. We're going to grab the pencil. We're just going to click on the little white dots to get rid of them. Good enough. see any more. I know it's funny, a cat wearing a hat, right? Alright, select the tie. We're going to fill this in. Select, grow, edit, fill. Okay, there's that. We're going to shrink the picture back down by control-click. Okay, there's that. Oh, look at that. We forgot the tail. Everybody else probably noticed, but I didn't. Select, grow, 1. And green is the light green. Edit fill. There we go. Alright, let's pick out a sleigh color. I would say red is probably a sleigh color. 100%. So what we can do is select the sleigh, and I know it's going to be shaded, so select, grow, and fill. Okay, it's really red, so what we want to do is we want to make it darker. And the way to do that is to, well, I guess there's a couple ways. We can just click on the color, or we can do a shadow on there. I'm thinking that clicking on the color is probably the best, quickest way, because I kind of like how easy that is. Now for the light reflecting off of here, we're going to need to make it dark underneath and light up here. So to do that, a blending tool or a gradient might be the best way to do it. So what we'll do is, let's try this. Take off the shadow part and leave that dark. And then this part here, we're going to go for the gradient tool. And we're going to do dark to transparent. So if we start here and go to here, yeah, I don't like that. Let's see if we got a better one. Hardline? Try hardline. That's too hard. Let's try. See what this looks like, just out of curiosity. Sometimes what you want to do is be careful using colors like this because they're too realistic and they make it not cartoony at all. So what we might do instead is go to the lasso tool, hold down Control to subtract, like there, and now this is the colored in part, so we can just make it darker somewhere between the two, maybe here. Click on the gradient and change this back to the very first one. Foreground to transparent. That way yeah, it's not too bad. That looks alright. Okay, next is the sky. We're going to select the sky. Let's add these little gaps in here. Always remember to put your gaps in. Gaps are going to be really obvious if you forget to do them, but not so obvious until you do it. So let's see which ones I forgot. Okay, sky is blue. We're going to go right in the middle. So it's a winter blue. Kind of like that. Let's check out the other one. I think I want it brighter. That's not too bad, but I would like it to be bluer and brighter. Let's try that. That looks more cartoony-ish. Yeah, that's not bad. Alright. Deselect everything. Alright, we gotta do his glasses, so let's color these in. And for that we can use a gradient tool, and I believe there is already a pre-built glass reflective kind of thing. Flare. See, it's just too realistic. It just looks funny when it's too realistic. In fact, I'll show you. See, now if you're doing photorealistic reflections, that would be alright, but comic book, you don't really want that. So what we do is we go more towards something cartoonier. Black and blue. Not really liking. Yeah, none of those work for me. So we'll do two colors, real simple, foreground, background. And for one of them it'll be the sky color, the other one will be white. There we go. And there we go. Good enough. Alright, now the next thing we need to do is make the snow look like snow. So what we're going to do is draw a circle underneath the sled here. And we're going to make, oops. So this will be their shadow, so we're going to need black, well, maybe blue. And we're going to use the feather tool. So we're going to feather this here, and I'll show you what that does. So if you take the bucket and you fill it in, you get blue, which does look okay. That actually doesn't look bad at all. Actually looks like snow. But if you use the feather tool by going to select feather and doing 5 and then filling it that way, it's completely unnoticeable. Let's change it. Feather by 20. Edit, fill. There, you can see it has a fuzzy edge to it, which again might be too photorealistic. I kind of like it better without. So we're going to do this, and we're going to fill. Actually going to lighten it up, and you can make it transparent as well. But if you make it transparent, Anybody else notice that there's a snowflake in it? If you make it transparent, it's really a waste of time because you're already doing it. There we go. It's pretty funny. Why not? I'm actually thinking the heavier line looks better. When we shrink this down, it's actually going to look different. So next thing we're going to do is we take an airbrush. We're going to take our blue color here, and we've got a lighter blue color. And what we're going to do is make a new empty layer. Yeah, that'll work right there. All right, then we take our airbrush and we want our size of the brush to be a little bit bigger. So this is how big it'll be. Alright, now to keep it from painting over the other guys in the picture, we're going to select the white background, so it'll only affect the selected areas. So you can see here, here, here. Alright, so that is only going to affect the places we want it to, because these guys are all deselected, so if I go over his head, nothing happens. But on the background, it does happen. See? So what you can do is you can select where you want it to go. Have it on the background only. And now we have snow with a blue tint to it. Though it might be a little too dark. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to highlight the places where we want it highlighted. So we change the color to white. And we're going to make the opacity. The hardness is at 50%. I guess we'll just do it a couple of times. Alright, and the secret to doing this, highlights like this, is to put the white on top. Bit firmer. Alright, that looks good. Okay, I think we've got deselect, take a look, everything's colored in. We could put a sun up there. We don't really need to, but we could do that by using the ellipse tool. So if you hold down shift, it'll keep it round so you don't get an egg for a sun. So just hold down shift. And then do the rectangle tool, hold down control and cut off top part of it so that you can edit. What do we need? The sun is going to be yellow. Alright, edit fill. There you go, there's your sun. Oh, we need to add some words. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so we're going to add 2 layers for the bubbles, and the way we do that is we take our well, let's put the letters in first. So letters are going to go on their own layer. And Daddy-O is going to be saying, I hate the cold. Change the letters to black. And we're going to make it larger. you know what? I think that's a good size. Okay, so let's look at the picture. And let's see, we're going to shrink this down when we print it, so probably going to be about that size. Yeah, I think it's too big. Let's change this down to 42. Let's go 38. Good enough. Grab it, put it in the center. Right there. Okay, then we're going to take the bubble, the ellipse tool, and we're going to put it right like that. Perfect. Okay, now to get rid of the overhanging stuff so we don't draw in the wrong spots, we're going to hold down Control, take the rectangle tool, there, and let's zoom in so we can see it better. Take the rectangle tool on this side. Good. Okay. There we go. And we're going to grab our white, edit, fill. Alright, let's undo that because we need it to be on its own layer. Okay, there's the sun layer. We can actually merge that down because we don't need all these extra layers. Merging it down. Okay, this is an empty layer and an empty layer. Those are for the bubbles. Okay, let's try that again. Top layer is white. Edit, fill with white. There we go. Now you can see the sleeve is overhanging here. We'll take care of that afterwards. What we want to do right now is let's see, do we need one of these things here? Select, grow. Let's see if we go 5. How big is that? Edit, fill with black. Yes, we did fill it on the wrong layer. Okay, that's the right layer. Now we'll go to the back side and we're going to grow by 5 and fill it with black. Alright, how does that look? Looks like a good sized line. Okay, now we're going to go up to this layer and this layer here. And we're going to erase it. So grab your eraser and make sure it's not that big. There we go. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Good. Good. Okay, that is all taken care of. Alright, let's zoom out. Alright, now we need to put some action words. So, grab some letters here. And probably about that size. And he's going to be saying, woo-hoo. Let's make it bold. I don't see a difference. Alright, let's take a look. Do we want that to be the font? Enough. Alright, let's try that out and see. Alright, what we want to do is make it exciting. So what we're going to do is select everything. We're going to change the color. Let's go with white. Or yellow. Let's go with yellow. Take our color picker and select by color. Pick the yellow. And grow by 2. And we're going to go on the underneath layer here. And we're going to fill it with black. No, not big enough. Yeah, so that's definitely going to need its own layer. Combine these two. I hate the cold. I'm going to leave that for right now because I might want to change it later. Okay, so add 2 layers. There's 1 and there is 2. Okay, so on the top layer, select and grow by 2, edit. Let's look at some funny colors. Let's try some different colors here. Let's try red. Edit, fill. Alright, and then if we select it and we grow again by another 2 and go to the bottom layer and then fill it with black, edit, fill, black. Alright, let's zoom in here so you can see, whoa, sometimes it zooms in too far. Okay, so I do like how it makes it seem exciting, but I don't like how it doesn't pop out of the picture. So I think it needs some white to it. Yeah, definitely needs some white. Alright, so let's undo what we did. We get back to just the text. Okay, so the text, we're going to make it bigger. Definitely needs to be bigger. Let's see, how big do we want this? Annoyingly big? Yeah. There we go. O and 0 are the same size. Okay. I was curious about that. What about Shift O? Yep, the same size. And that, and you know what, let's put some more exclamation marks because 1 is not enough when you're having this much fun. Let's try white. We'll grab our color picker here, select, grow by 3, and let's do red and white. Edit, fill, background. Select, grow by 3 again, and we'll go on the bottom layer, and let's fill it with black. Okay, there we go. Alright, now what we want to do is merge these 3 together. I don't think I like red. I think I actually like yellow better. Alright, made it 5, which is annoyingly big, and we're going to fill it, and let's see how that looks. It actually looks alright. Yeah, fuck it, let's do it. Let's leave it that way. Okay, so we're gonna merge down, and now that is all one group on this layer right here. So we can deselect everything, go here, and too bad we can't make it flash. Like when you're reading it, these guys are going woohoo, and it's flashing. All right, but what we want to do is we want to take it and let's adjust it. So layer, transform, and it's an arbitrary rotation. We want to go, let's go this way. Yeah, that's all right. Now the next thing we want to do is transform it by image, transform. That's not it. What are we looking for here? What we want to do is skew it. There we go. For some reason, this is ridiculously difficult to get it to look right. All right, and let's shrink it a little bit. Tools, transform, scale. There we go. I like it better that way. All right, there we go. Put the labels back on, got the words in. I think we're good. All right, that'll do it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to see more content.